Hey everybody, it's Forecaster David. We're streaming live on our Storm TV Network YouTube page. We're tracking some severe weather for you right now across portions of Central Texas. We're going to interrupt programming on our Stream Endlessly TV company that we're partnered up with here. So live coverage is going to be interrupting programming here in just a moment. So as I get ready for that, we're going to switch over to our green screen where we have the latest here on the radar, where you can see all of the active warnings in our area as well as the radar. So as you can see on screen now, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for portions of Milam County here in Central Texas. So as we go ahead and take a look here at what's going on into this morning here. So again, just to the southeast of Temple. I mean, Temple isn't a warning, but it's just really in Milam County where we have this new warning, again, recently got issued for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-size hail associated with this severe thunderstorm warning. One other thing that I do want to point out is moments ago, the National Weather Service did issue a new severe thunderstorm watch here for portions of Burnett County, Milam County, Williamson County, and Lee counties. I do not expect Burnett County to see any severe weather, but Williamson County, Lee County, and Milam counties, heads up, we could see some severe weather with some large hail and obviously some damaging winds. Cannot be ruled out. So as we go ahead and take a look here, on our radar even more, you can see where we have multiple areas of showers and thunderstorms. Let me just a second. I'm trying to fix something up from the behind the scenes. Okay. 1 second. There we go. All right. So again, multiple alerts out there. Again, regarding in that severe watch this evening here. Updates from the National Weather Service. We got a report earlier ago around 2:56 saying as a wind gust of 38 miles per hour was reported at Gray Army Airfield in western Bell County. And then we got a report that a storm was starting to strengthen in Blanca County, which is the case. Earlier, we did have a pretty good storm beginning to develop, but now it's in the western portion of the county where we have some light showers happening currently now. One thing I want to point out, there's an outflow boundary right here in Burnett County as well as Williamson County. With this outflow boundary, the storms are so strong, it's creating winds out of the storm, and with that, if you get laid under the storm here, or this outflow boundary, this wind boundary, you can see some winds start to increase, as well as the probability for some new thunderstorms that may try to bubble up as well. So in regard to that, the special weather statement, we also have one for Milam County here for 50-mile-per-hour winds and nickel-sized hail moments ago. But then once again, we still have that severe warning over there in Milam County for 60-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-size hail. I'm going to be honest, I don't really see much of quarter-size hail really happening in this storm anymore. But our radar does indicate still some pretty large hail happening with this. So we'll keep our eyes on this here as this still continues here this late afternoon. And take a look at our total precipitation here. So some pretty good rain, hefty rain has fallen. About this is 2 inches of rain just north of Temple. The blue here indicating about an inch. So yeah, anywhere from half an inch to an inch of rain has probably occurred already in this storm. So again, this storm is producing some very heavy rain, and 1 to 2 inches of rain has fallen here already in this severe warned storm. Once again, as I've always been mentioning in our live streams, if you guys ever have like questions, comments, or want to say hi or have a report anything, feel free to put it in the chat here, as we do have eyes on the chat this evening. Alright, so again, City of Temple seeing that severe thunderstorm warning right now. Burnett County, I got some viewers in Burnett already, I know that for sure. In the northeastern portion of the county, that's where we likely have some storms firing up right now this moment in time. I'm going to do some, once our severe weather threat ends for today, I'm going to do some adjustments to the weather center, because y'all see me look this way, but the camera's this way. How I have it, the monitor is over here, but I think I'm going to move the monitor right here. I'm going to have something to hold it over here, so get ready. Some new changes y'all will see here soon. So my apologies for looking that way, not this way. So that's the way how I look at the radar and see myself is from over here. Just throw that out there. Alright, so over towards Llano County and Burnett County, a little blip of green, not a whole lot really going to happen with this, but again, out towards Llano County and Blanca County, even Gillespie County, we've had some isolated showers here and there, just not a whole lot has happened at all in the last little bit. This storm over here in northeastern Blanca County and western Travis County, south of Marble Falls and Burnett County, there is some showers happening, but overall it's very isolated in nature and not a whole lot is occurring. Down towards our southern counties, towards Guadalupe, Comel, and Bexar County, not a whole lot happening either, except for a little blips of green as well. Some more blips popping up just west of San Antonio right now as well. And then as we go ahead and go further to the northeast here, tracking a new storm that's fired off just near Cameron, and then tracking this little line of, well, not a line of storms yet. Again, that green line you see right there, that is an outflow boundary that is dividing the storms and strong winds. So we're going to go ahead and check that there. 1 second, my device back here is updating and telling me to confirm the updates. Some new technology that we got here at the Weather Center. So, there we go. All right. Oh, by the way, this little earbud I have here, it's green. I know it looks like I have a looks like I have a hole in my shirt, but it's green. It's an earpiece. So, just to remind y'all on that, if anyone new is watching this evening. So yeah, once again, guys, severe weather. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Milam County here in central Texas. That's why we're live on the air this afternoon, is because of that storm ongoing. So let's see here. No updates in the National Weather Service on much right now, but still we're going to be watching it closely here as we have active alerts ongoing. Let's see here. Just got a picture sent to me on Twitter, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. Oh wow, the sky is dark. We have a shelf cloud rolling in right now. It's at 3 p.m. In Jarrell, so that's an amazing shot. Wow, that's incredible. Alright, thank you for sending that to me on Twitter. Once again, if you guys ever have like pictures, videos, or anything like that, feel free to tag me on Twitter. That's what most people are doing right now, as I'm just looking at things on my phone. So it's because we got pictures sent in to me, so that's why I keep going off screen a lot of times. I'm also trying to update this new software that we got here, or this software, new thing I've gotten behind the scenes, not yet to be shown yet on stream or anything, but right now I'm doing some updates with it, so that's why we're coming back and forth. So I think everything's up to date finally. Yeah, I think we're good with that. Yeah, it works perfectly fine. Perfect. All right, sorry about that, guys. I was Checking in on something there. So, all right. So overall, storms right now. If you're in Llano, Burnett, Mason, I'm sorry, nothing for us. Burnett, I know it looks like we would see something, but nope, that's not the case. It just decided to go to the east, and I kind of expected that too. I didn't expect a whole lot of precipitation to impact the Burnett area here for today. Again, the models here, we're saying that a big old cluster, a big old thunderstorms would happen. Well, unfortunately, well, that was a lie. It's really just happening in Williamson County and over towards Milam County. That's where we're seeing the impacts of the weather right now. Don't know why okay, I thought this was fixed. It's not, so I need to restart this. So system restart, restarting. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, so again, got some new technology in the behind the scenes, so trying to make sure that works properly. It's kind of working, but it's just not like, it says there's a connection failure or something. Don't know what's going on with that. Alright, so on that other note there, once again guys, multiple alerts ongoing right now. Again, severe thunderstorm warning, Milam County, then just a special weather statement as well as for Milam County. And none of these storms in Williamson County or Burnett County are severe. They're just good old storms right now, but we will have to keep our eyes on these storms that could impact portions of Williamson County right now. Salado right now getting impacted with some heavy storms, as well as Temple seeing some heavy storms right now. Again, nothing severe from these in Williamson County or in Bell County with those areas I just mentioned, but still something that we're going to have to continue to watch here throughout the next little bit. But again, still got that ongoing severe thunderstorm warning for Milam County. So let's go ahead and talk more about this here as we're, again, live on the air. So again, the city of Cameron, not a severe storm, but again, the city of Cameron seeing a pretty good storm as it's right on top of y'all. Again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 10 more minutes for 60-mile-per-hour winds and maybe some quarter-size hail for Milam, Bell, and Falls counties. Bells and Falls counties we don't cover, but for this stream today, we will do that. So for at least the next 10 minutes or so, well, probably the next like 3 to 6 minutes, I plan to stay on air with y'all, but as of right now, there's not much really to talk about except for this new edition of a new severe thunderstorm watch. And then we have these one warning in the area. So the reason why we're live on air is because we have a severe thunderstorm warning that got issued for Milam County, and then this new severe watch that's gotten issued. So what I typically would do is I would probably do like a video discussing about the severe watch for the northern tiers of our viewing area, northeastern counties. But since we had a severe warning, we're live on air. I'm going to be honest, these storms back out here are weakening. But the question is as we have this outflow boundary that's developed, can we start to see some storms develop along this boundary? If we can, well, the storm threat will start to increase. But as of now, not a whole lot to speak of. Will there be weakening once it reaches to Austin, Texas? Well, from our lookings here, these storms are going to the southeast, really to the east, but kind of a southeasterly look. So I think y'all will get this boundary, or maybe nothing. We'll see. If as this outflow boundary continues, if it can start to develop and create some storms along this boundary, we may get some storms, but we're kind of in a nowcasting situation. So if any storms happen towards Austin, if they can, probably give it another hour or two to see what the radar looks like. But as of now, the general direction is these storms are moving off towards the east, but there is a southeast component occurring with these storms. But isolated blip of green just near Travis County and Burnett County, but just, again, not a whole lot happening in the metro. But the northern metro, though, will get impacted with some heavy thunderstorms here in just a little bit. Once again, severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Milam County here in central Texas. So all the counties I cover here, we cover 18 counties here in south central Texas, and Milam County is one of them. So again, that's why we're live on the air. I'm going to be honest, I don't really see much or quarter-size hail occurring with this, but still something we're going to watch here. We got some updates here from the National Weather Service and the weather chat here. They said some additional convection is developing along and just north of the outflow boundary from far northeastern Burnett County into Williamson County near Florence, just south of Salado. So far, the strongest part of this activity continues to remain over Bell County. So we'll have to see If these storms back out here, these are newer storms. If these storms could start to intensify, and if they can, well, we could probably see some stronger storms maybe try to develop. Big question I've received is, hey David, what do the rainfall amounts look like in these storms here? So how much rain is falling between this black here is indicating rain happening now. And we got about maybe an inch of rain, 2 inches of rain. So the blue is 1 inch, the green is 2 inches of rain. So we're seeing some pretty good rainfall amounts happening over there in Bell County right now. As of right now, barely anything so far for parts of the area. All right, so northeastern Burnett County, some pretty good thunderstorms right now, just north of the city of Burnett, a few showers, but this alpha boundary is coming in right now, so it would not surprise me if you guys are if you're all watching in Burnett right now, the wind speeds are likely increasing right now as this alpha boundary is coming through. Also, I just heard some thunder. I just heard thunder. The radar is indicating nothing where I live at, but the storm is rapidly increasing north of Burnett. Yeah, I live right over here, and I heard thunder. So very interesting. It's got a notification here. It says lightning detected about 13 miles away from me. So maybe a storm trying to develop towards my north. We'll see, or my northeast. I might be hearing thunder from this storm. If I'm hearing thunder from this storm, it's traveling far. And I think the storm may have potential. So, again, we'll see what happens. Marble Falls area, a few little blips of green and a little bit of yellow. So, isolated shower activity right now across the Marble Falls area right now. Again, the metro right now, Liberty Hill, some light precipitation happening. Georgetown, Round Rock, mainly dry right now. Lee County, a little blip of green right here. Bastrop County, some blips of greens. Western and southwestern Travis County, as well as portions of Fayette County, some light precipitation. Just outside of our viewing area, I want to give a heads up towards College Station to the west of y'all. Looks like a good little thunderstorm starting to build. We'll keep eyes on this as this continues to develop further northward. And then over towards Cameron, getting impacted with a thunderstorm right now. And it's still, for some reason, had this severe warning indicating quarter-size hail. I'm going to be honest, I mainly see 60-mile-per-hour winds with this, but something we're going to have to watch here very, very closely. So as we go and take a look at our velocity tracker here, let's see here. So velocity here indicating over 34, 40 mile per hour wind speeds, but this is indicating over 49, 50 mile per hour winds. So again, something that we're going to obviously continue to watch here throughout the next little bit. Again, over towards Burnett County, got a lot of viewers that watching that area. Weather over there right now. Looks like a little shower just to y'all's north right now, and some more showers off towards your south. Hello, Clint. Welcome over to the broadcast this afternoon. But yeah, so kind of what the story is here, the weather in central Texas, the stronger storms, I'm going to be honest, are going to be mainly grazing the northern tiers of our viewing area. So Burnett County, not really expecting a whole lot, even though blips of green starting to pop up. These blips of greens can continue to fire up. We may start to see some stronger storms develop, but as of now, it's kind of taking a while. So we'll see what happens here in the northeastern section of Burnett County. But again, these will come in to Williamson County here in the next little bit. Gusty winds for sure, very common. Yep, gusty winds for sure. It's been a windy day in general across south central Texas. Here where I live at, I've experienced some sprinkles a couple times today, and that's it. But yeah, so gusty winds pretty much everywhere you go across the area today. But of course, when you're in those storms, that's where it's even more stronger. All right, an update on weather real quick outside of our viewing area. Waco earlier had some strong to severe thunderstorms moments ago. Now just seeing some severe storms near Freestone, Robertson, Leon, and Limestone counties right now. So anyone watching over there, heads up, some severe storms in that vicinity. So overall, as mentioned, I don't think Burnett County will see severe weather. As most of its activities off towards y'all's east. Llano County, nothing either. Mason, Gillespie, and Blanco counties will stay fine with the severe weather threat. Hays County, we look okay. Travis County looks okay for now. Williamson County, we'll monitor this little cluster of storms up to the north. Milam County, severe weather obviously happening now, so yes. And Lee County also be another county that we'll have to watch. So for my thinking here, for the next probably half an hour to an hour, we're going to be on storm watch. I mean, we already have a weather alert day in place. I've upgraded today's watch to alert day because of the severe thunderstorm watch that's gotten issued here. So, again, severe thunderstorm watch for Burnett, Williamson, Lee, and Milam counties going into, when does this alert expire? It expires in 5 hours, so until 8 o'clock this evening. So, again, something we're going to monitor here very, very closely. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything right now on the radar. Looks like the severe thunderstorm warning in Milam County will expire here in about 30 seconds. And the reason why we're live this afternoon is because of this severe warning in Milam County this afternoon. I think severe watch should have canceled for Burnett County. Yeah, my thinking for Burnett County, severe thunderstorm watch should be canceled. I better not get any messages saying, "Ha, you're under severe I'm under severe watch, but you're not." Better not get that because y'all didn't see anything. And for me, I was under a tornado watch and then a severe thunderstorm watch, and I actually saw some storms. But Burnett County, I don't want to hear it. For y'all being under a severe watch. But again, severe thunderstorm watch, Burnett County. I don't really see why we have one anymore as storms are exiting the county. Again, Williamson County, a county we'll have to watch here as well, especially as Milam County and Lee County. It's really our top 3 northern and northeastern sections of the viewing area where we're going to have to monitor here and again watch closely here as storms continue to progress and continue to develop. So, severe thunderstorm warning should have expired now. Looks like they've canceled it, so perfect. As mentioned earlier, I was like, I don't really see why we have a severe thunderstorm warning for this. I don't really see much of glitter-sized hail in Milam County, and the National Weather Service does agree with me, so they have allowed that to weaken. So that does it here with our severe weather coverage here on Stream Endlessly TV network. We'll go ahead and return you back to programming right now. This was a severe weather update from the Storm TV Network Weather Center. I am Chief Forecaster David. All right. So, quickly break this down real quick. I partnered up with some TV network. It's a new TV network. About 60 people have access to it right now. It's called Stream Endlessly, and Storm is one of those TV networks that's on there that streams 24/7. So if you guys ever want to see 24/7 live feed of Storm TV, well, we're on Stream Endlessly. If you look it up, you probably won't find it because you got to contact the owner or myself or any other of their other stations that are connected with it to get updates. And on Stream Endlessly, you get like live coverage here on Storm. You also get like live TV in North Carolina. You get like PBS, you get CBS, NBC, Fox, ABC. All of that is on there as well. So we're partners with Stream Endlessly that broadcasts pretty much anywhere in the United States. And one thing I love about Stream Endlessly is even Canada TV too on there too. So definitely a very good site that's coming to the public here very soon. So yeah, just to throw that out there. That's if you guys ever hear we do updates when we broke into programming, that was for Stream Endlessly for some of our viewers that may be watching on there this afternoon. All right, so overall, just a severe thunderstorm watch. There's no strong storms. It's just some good old storms right now across the area. We'll continue to monitor this here, but I'm going to be honest, there's no reason for me to be on the air anymore as we're just tracking these thunderstorms. So as we go ahead and return back over to me now, again, weather alert, there is only that one severe thunderstorm watch in effect. Or excuse me, yeah, well, one severe thunderstorm watch, but we got severe thunderstorm watch for some reason Burnett County, and then Williamson, Milam, and Lee counties going until 8 o'clock this evening. So again, that's the latest from what I got right now. We're gonna go ahead and let the radar just sit there. We're just gonna keep eyes on the radar. If I need to come back, I will come back, but just come back every like 15-20 minutes for updates on coverage if anything else happens. But again, not a whole lot to talk about today. I'm gonna really break down why I'm home today, but I got sick today, stomach problems and stuff, so that's why I'm home today. I'm not like sick with coughing or have the flu or anything like that. It's just stomach problems, so that's why I'm home today, a little bit early. I've been home all day today, but that's why I was home today, for anyone wondering. Hey, KMRX Gaming, hello. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're tracking. Before we go, let's go ahead and do a quick update On the let's do one more radar look here, and then we'll go ahead and let the radar just play itself. So the plan is I'm just gonna let the radar just sit here, and I'll be on standby mode in case I need to come back. So that's the plan for today. As there's not a whole lot of alerts. Glad to see you live, man. Thank you very much. Hello, Vinko. What's your question? Hopefully you can say it fast before we hop off air. But yeah, once again, guys, strong storms, none of them right now. Just good old thunderstorms in far northeastern Burnett County, Williamson County, and northern sections of the county, and then Milam County, some strong storms also occurring right now. Would you say it's a tornado? What would I say is a tornado? There's no tornadoes in this line of storms. There's also, one thing I want to point out, guys, there's a bow effect occurring here. So this is thunderstorms. It's kind of bowing out a little bit, so that's an indication where we've got some strong winds occurring with these storms, and gusty winds obviously as well. Join the Discord. Yeah, you could if you want. Is there a tornado? Is there a tornado in this line of storms? There's no tornadoes at all. Just double check myself here and show you kind of more into the look of the storm here. Doppler winds here indicating no rotation in this line of storms here, so that's some wonderful news. We have some developing information live on stream right now. They've issued a brand new special weather statement for Milam County, or a strong storm advisory. Here on the stream, I'm going to be using different terms of alerts that you'll be probably noticing here in the next couple of weeks. I've mentioned strong storm advisory for the past couple of months now, but I'm gonna continue using strong storm advisory term for a while, so y'all can start getting used to that. So special weather statement is a strong storm advisory. Just some new term relations here. All right, so special weather statement got issued here, or again strong storm advisory for Milam County as well as Bell and Falls counties and Robertson County until 4:15 for 40-mile-per-hour winds and pea-sized hail. So very tiny hail possibly occurring with the storm, but again gusty winds ongoing with this cluster of storms. Yeah, you bet. No tornadoes. Looks great. Oh, by the way, the Storm Prediction Center. So this morning when I woke up at 11:47 because I'm sick today. But we had so this morning at 6 a.m. we did not have a severe weather threat for any of our counties here in Central Texas. And then with our 11 o'clock update, they issued a marginal risk of severe weather for the northern sections of our viewing area. And you know what they did? They upgraded it again to a level 2 risk of severe weather. So it's been a long time since I've had a no severe weather risk to a marginal risk and then upgraded to a slight risk of severe weather. So today's weather here in Central Texas is just very wonky. Speaking of that, this does include Burnett County. Again, Burnett County, I don't even see a reason why we have a severe thunderstorm watch. But slight risk, more like a marginal risk. I am noticing this does include portions of northern Travis County and a level 2 risk of severe weather. So again, we'll have to monitor and keep our eyes on this back end of storms over here. If this can start to develop more back out here, we could start to see some storms really start to fire off here in a little bit. But overall, not a whole lot going on. That storm near Liberty Hill, where it was just light rain, has developed into a little isolated storm now. As storms develop ahead of this outflow boundary or around this outflow boundary, they'll become new storms, but they could contain some large hail and damaging winds if they can really develop. So that's why we have another reasoning why a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of the area. To break down our severe weather threats, today's wind threats, there is that level 2 risk. Today's tornado threat, non-existent, and today's hail threat, also existent. One thing I want to point out, we have a level 3 to 5 enhanced risk of severe weather back out in the Panhandle in West Texas, all the way down to a slight risk, where tornadoes are very possible this afternoon. As of right now, just a special weather statement all the way down there as supercells are starting to fire up. We have developing information. A new tornado watch has been issued for the Panhandle of Texas now. Just got a notification that just popped up on my watch. So let's go ahead and, as we're doing a little bit of state Texas weather now real quick. Again, new tornado watch got issued here for the Panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma. Tornado watch will run for several hours here, going until 11 o'clock this evening. As of right now, no planned severe weather coverage covering the state of Texas today, as I'm, again, not feeling good. So don't plan to cover state of Texas weather today, unless it gets really crazy, but I got a feeling it will. New tornado watch will likely get issued for parts of San Angelo, probably, and West Texas here in a little bit. Here in Central Texas, if these, well, as of now, There is a possibility that some of these storms out in West Texas may make it into the hill country. As of now, chances are about at 20%, so very low. But again, something that we'll continue to watch here and monitor very, very closely. So, yeah, so that's the latest here with everything. But again, Georgetown right now, severe thunderstorm watch. Again, thunderstorm developing off towards your west. It's more of a shower, I should say, ongoing right now in Williamson County. Over towards Burnett County right now, we got some storms as well, just to the northeast of the county right now. Little blips of green in the northeast side as well. But again, storm should stay to your northeast if y'all are in Burnett. But one thing I can confirm is the winds are likely increasing right now in the city itself. So once again, guys, breaking down the special weather statement real quick here. Again, Milam County got issued in this about 5 minutes ago. This special weather statement talking about some gusty winds, 40-mile-per-hour winds, and some penny-sized hail. And then, yes, the possibility for a few isolated storms will develop ahead of these storms as well. All right, so once again, that's the latest with what we're tracking right now. I'm going to go ahead and let the radar sit here. We'll have the latest coverage. We'll have latest coverage. If I need to come back on air, we will provide updates. But again, as of right now, there is absolutely no reason why I need to be on air right now. I mean, there's a strong storm, but it's just penny-sized hail and maybe penny-sized hail and some 40-mile-per-hour winds. So again, that's what we're tracking right now. If you get any warnings that get issued, we'll come back and give you the latest. Again, today's weather is focusing on my 18 counties I cover here in Central Texas, or here in South Central Texas. They are going to cancel a tornado warning. In a national weather perspective, there's tornado warnings right now in Nebraska, but we got confirmation in the chat that they are going to. So some good news for anyone watching over there in Nebraska, if anyone's watching in Nebraska. All right, so that's your updates. The radar will be on. Again, I'm going to be right here at the Weather Center. If I need to come back, I will. But for the meantime, as I'm off air, I'm going to redesign my Weather Center a little bit here, so I can stop looking this way and look more closer to the camera when we're on the green screen. So, anyways, that's what I have for now. We'll talk here in a little bit. But yeah, we'll go ahead and talk later. All right, guys. All right, it's good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chief Forecaster David. We are streaming live on the Storm TV network channel here. We're going to do a little bit of live radar tracking here where we're tracking a strong storm that just got issued. I anticipated this to happen. So that's why I came on the air as soon as I could, and here we go. A new alert just popped up as I was expecting. So here we go. New special weather statement has been issued here for the Bertram area, going over towards western and northwestern portions of Williamson County in the metro. So again, a new special weather statement has popped up here in the last little bit. Hello, Carlos. Welcome over to the stream. But yeah, once again, guys, a new special weather statement just popped up here in Burnett County as well as Williamson County. A new little isolated storm has really developed here. So we're talking about 50-mile-per-hour winds and some penny-sized hail. Could be associated with this storm. So again, something that we're going to have to watch here closely, as that has just gotten issued here moments ago from the National Weather Service. There we go. All right. I'm trying to figure out the pixelation problem there, but I have my extra light over here and it's not fixing it, so I didn't know what's going on. Alright, besides that note there, so yeah, new alerts got issued. If you guys live in Burnett, it's very likely that we got some strong winds occurring right now with these storms. Just shows y'all it's north. An alpha boundary has developed, increasing the winds. We'll have to see if any storms can try to develop in this line as things are ongoing. One second, I'm going to fix the color here on my computer. Okay, I think I fixed it. Are we good? Not really. One second. Let's do a standard mode. Does that do anything? Kinda. I don't know. Once again, guys, I got some new technology here at the Weather Center, so there's a lot of tweaks and stuff I'm trying to do right now, so bear with me as I'm trying to get used to this new little system here that I've got. And in here in like 2 or 3 weeks, we're about to get some even more new stuff. So for the next couple of weeks, just get used to these little pauses. We'll have to get off screen real quick and adjust things. So just heads up there. All right, so again, thunderstorms starting to intensify now in Burnett County over towards Williamson County, so western Wilco, and in northeastern Burnett County, we have a strong storm alert. Taking a look at velocity here, let's see if we can figure out the winds here. So they're saying over 50 miles per hour. My radar is saying like 21 miles per hour. So I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I think I was a little bit early to throw out a weather alert with this. I mean, I did mention earlier, as soon as I came back after the David's on standby mode, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if this got a special weather statement. And they did issue this as a special weather statement. I think they issued it a little bit early because when I think about them issuing alerts, always thinking about it early, but I guess I had the same mindset as I had for once, so very interesting. But again, we have that special weather statement that's in effect for Burnett County as well as northwestern Williamson County. And I think if this storm could really start to intensify, which it is beginning to, I think this storm could become a good storm, or not, well, good terms for weather, but bad terms for the public. So we'll see what happens. And then over in over in Milam County, we just got some storms, heavy downpours right now, showers and thunderstorms in Cameron right now. Special weather statement for 40-mile-per-hour winds and penny-sized hail associated with this weather alert. So this storm is producing some heavier rain and gustier winds ongoing. According to the radar, according to the radar here, this is the outflow boundary right here. It's a little wonky looking, but this is the outflow boundary. So we're starting to see the winds starting to increase right now in Burnett County, as mentioned. Again, still got the special weather statement ongoing right now, just northeast of Burnett. Northeast of Burnett, north of Bertram right now is where we have that thunderstorm. So again, nothing severe about this, but this storm is producing potentially 50-mile-per-hour wind speeds and potentially some penny-sized hail. Like I'm talking like very tiny penny-sized hail if anything's coming out of the storm, as it has just developed. And then let's do a time track here, or not time track, but if you guys live towards like Mahomet, you're seeing storms right now. I've been to Mahomet a couple times. Over towards Greens Crossing, we got a storm ongoing. If you guys are in Briggs, a storm is happening right now as well. But if you're not experiencing any storms right now, if anyone's in this corridor here where we have this special weather statement, be ready, be prepared here as we got storms that will start here in just a little bit. as this area's storms is becoming numerous, or trying to become numerous here in the next little bit. And we actually do, from my understandings here, we actually have a live camera that is, well, in this vicinity, but we got a live camera in the bee cave area. I got pictures earlier of a wall cloud in Gerald, Texas, or shelf cloud, excuse me, which was very, very cool to see. Let's go ahead, where do I have the bee cave cam? So let's go ahead, check out the camera here and see where we're seeing here. So there we go, it's loading here. A lot of people out there right now, bee cave. But yeah, you can see some of them cumulus clouds out in the distance over there in Bee Cave, Texas. So yeah, some of those cumulus clouds right in there. So we got some dark clouds as well as some of them white, gray clouds out there too. So again, great shots, Bee Cave, some people walking outside right now. Man, the flags are flying too. I just want to point that out. For some of those gusty winds out there. As I mentioned earlier, today is a windy day across the area, and yes, you can see the winds making the flags fly around as well. So a great shot there coming in from Bee Cave, Texas. A little behind the scenes there on the camera network. There we go. All right, so again, something to watch here quite closely. Oh my gosh, why can I not find the right scene for this? There we go. Okay, sorry about that. It took 2 tries. Now the camera's not working. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right, sorry about that. Oh, today's the day where we have technical problems. Alright, there we go. We fixed it. Sorry about that, guys. I haven't used this graphic here, or this little scenery graphic here in quite some time. So, this is like kind of, it's not really set up all the way yet on how I want things to be. So, again, my apologies. But anyways, now we're back. So, to your right of the screen right there, that is Bee Cave, Texas. That's a live look right now at the Covert Bee Cam. The auto mall area. There we go. And Bee Cave, Texas. You may be asking, hey, where is Bee Cave, Texas at? Well, let's go and search it here. Bee Cave is in Travis County, and the radar is not moving for some reason on my screen. So why is the radar not working? Oh, wait, nope. Yeah, the radar is not working. Oh, there we go. All right, so yeah, Bee Cave is right around Lake Travis area. As of right now, a few blips of green popping up on the map. So we do have some of those cumulus clouds ongoing out in the distance. So again, not a whole lot again occurring in Bee Cave, but again, we will return back to this camera here if storms try to get going here in the next little bit. So if we go ahead and return back over to that special weather statement as we go north here. So Bertram, we got a strong storm alert in effect with the Bertram area right now. Again, Bertram, not seeing much, but again, it's just the north of the town here where we have that thunderstorm ongoing, as well as northwestern Williamson County, where we have some of those strong storms occurring right now, as mentioned. If we go ahead and check out Mahomet, Texas here, again, showers ongoing. Again, maybe some penny-sized hail, gusty winds upwards of 50 miles per hour as we are looking at that there. But yeah, these storms were these were like by themselves, and now they're coming one together. That's going to be the moral of the story. As I mentioned earlier, if we can get storms start to develop and extend back out here, we'll start to see some more storms, and that's exactly what's happening right now. A storm, pretty good storm, just in the northeast of Georgetown near Weir. But yeah, as storms can continue to develop back out here, continue to develop back out here, Austin heads up, maybe some storms in a little bit. We'll see what happens as we're beginning to start to see some new development here in the next little bit. If we go ahead and take a look here, maybe asking, what are these red dots? That's a storm spotter, so kind of a storm chaser, part of the storm meso network. And then also that little lightning bolt. There's some lightning, some thunder coming out of the storm. So north of Bertram, you guys probably heard some thunder just now. Definitely would have not surprised me if y'all did hear that moments ago. Just northeast of Georgetown, also some more reports of lightning as well. thunderstorms occurring, guys. Reminder, we do have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for Burnett, Williamson, Milam, and Lee counties here going until 8 o'clock this evening. An update on the radar here, isolated showers and storms ongoing right now. Wow, these storms are really starting to develop now. So a little shower just near Wimberley, just south of Blanco, a little blip of storm activity starting to get going. Over towards Bexar County, some light showers just north of San Antonio to the west side. Also some showers as well, but in the northwestern portions of Kendall County, and the southern sections of Kendall County, northwestern Bexar County. That's where we have a storm trying to develop. And over towards Austin, Texas right now, as you can see, not a whole lot of activity happening, mainly dry in the vicinity, but again, just to the north, that's where we have some of that most activity occurring. So if we go ahead and go to the Georgetown area, I wish I could like presets here. Presets are coming soon with this app I use, so can't wait for that. So again, this storm to the east of Georgetown right now. We'll keep eyes on this here. By the way, this is not a cold front. This is an outflow boundary. So these storms are so strong. There's so much wind in the storms. The storms are coming out of the storm. And as this continues to go southbound, new storms will try to develop either along it or ahead of it. So again, today's storm threat has now increased upwards to about a 40%. Let's see here. A significant weather advisory is in effect for northeastern Burnett and Williamson counties till 4:30 p.m. for hail up to pennies and gusty winds up to 50 miles per hour. We're monitoring the sails across Williamson County near Weir. So, very interesting. They use the term significant weather advisory. So, I guess that's a new term that the National Weather Service is starting to use. A significant weather advisory instead of special weather statement. Very interesting. Very interesting. I use the term strong storm advisory, but they're doing significant weather advisory, so very interesting. Want to do an update real quick on West Texas weather. We have a new tornado watch that's recently got issued in West Texas right now. Let's go ahead and take a look here. We have a tornado warning in Colorado. Wow. But yeah, new tornado watch here just got issued here. It's not popping up on the map. Oh wait, they did not issue a tornado watch. It was a severe thunderstorm watch. Okay, so new severe watch been issued for the Midland area as well as portions of Fort Stockton. So yeah, new severe watch here moments ago. Okay, very interesting. And again, back here at home in Central Texas, we have severe thunderstorm watches just north of the Travis County area. So again, Williamson, Burnett, Milam, and Lee counties under severe watches this afternoon into the evening here. We're getting to monitor this storm that's really starting to develop right now in portions of Blanco County. This cell, if this can continue to develop, continue to get stronger, we'll have to see what this storm can do. But again, new storm here just popped up here just near Blanco, southeast of Blanco here in the Texas Hill Country. All right, some storms that we haven't really talked much, but can't talk. Some storms that we have not really talked about as much as Williamson County or Milam County. Sorry about that, guys. Again, this is focusing on local weather, not national weather tonight. So if anyone want to watch this national weather, this will not be the stream for that. This is local weather. All right, so again, strong storm advisories in effect for portions of Milam County. Again, this corridor here producing some of that heavier rain right now, as we are getting some 1 to 2 inch rain rates out of this storm. And some more storms developing in Lee County near Lexington. Some new storms have developed recently just northeast of Georgetown, and some more storms further off towards the northwest as well. So again, something we're going to monitor here very, very closely. And over towards Burnett County, just northeast of Burnett, some strong storms. I'm going to be honest, the storm in particular is starting to wind down, starting the weekend, so that's some good news on that note. Again, outflow boundary right here. The storms are so strong, it's creating winds out of the storm. That green line you see right there. And with that green line, some new storms may try to develop or ahead of that. I'm looking at a live camera. I don't have this particular camera set up, but I was looking at a live camera. I believe this was North Austin, but I saw a shelf cloud. Or no, it was not. I think it was like Williamson County. It was a shelf cloud that popped up. So that was very cool from what I just saw here moments ago on a specialty camera that it's limited access that some people have. So that's very interesting, actually. Very interesting. Let's see here. Once again, if you guys have questions, comments, or anything like that, feel free to say stuff. If you guys want to say hi, feel free to do so as well. But yeah, chat does work, so just to throw that out. All right. So here in Central Texas, only 2 special weather statements in effect right now. Again, for Burnett, Williamson County, and Milam counties here in the 18 counties that we cover in the viewing area. Alright, so that's what I have for right now. I'm going to get ready to do my full forecast here at 4 o'clock on the Storm TV Network Weather Channel. Again, you can watch that full weather forecast on Stream Endlessly. Wait, I don't know why I'm promoting this yet, but it's not a thing. It's a thing right now, but it's not really a thing for the public to see. Only limited people have access to it. Only like 60 people have access to it. And like half of those people that have access to it are watching the stream right now on Stream Endlessly. Against what Stream Endlessly is, it's a new company that provides live TV across anywhere in the country here in the United States, from local TV stations like NBC and CBS and stuff like that, or national weather. We even have the Weather Channel on there as well, and even the Weather Network is on there too. So again, new thing that we partnered up with. Again, we're gonna do some full forecast coming up on there in just a moment. So yeah. So anyways, here's the radar. I'll leave it on with this. If any new warnings pop up, we'll come back with coverage. But for the meantime, that's what I got for right now here on this live stream. And good afternoon, South Central Texas. Chief Forecaster David. We're streaming live on the Storm TV Network channel here. We have some updates here that I want to go ahead and pass along here as we're streaming on air. So let's go ahead and get rid of that so lower third right there that says I will be right back. I am obviously back. So now let's go ahead and jump over to our green screen. All right. So, latest updates here from the National Weather Service when we were off air, which we'll talk about here in a moment. Here's a live look right now in Bee Cave, Texas, where it is pretty overcast out there right now. It is also a bit breezy out there as the flags are flying right now. So, again, great shot right now down there in Bee Cave, Texas, down in Travis County this afternoon. All right, so now, I chose the wrong button, wrong one. Let's try that again. Let's go ahead and do. Here we go. Do I not know my presets? Hopefully. Oh, there we go. All right. It's been a while, guys. Let me rephrase that. Okay, let's go to the next segment. All right. So here's the weather right now. Some strong storm advisories right now in northeastern Burnett County. That will get out of here soon. But when we last talked, there was a special weather statement only for Milam County. But now they've issued one for Williamson County just about like 5 minutes ago. So the special weather statement here talking about 50-mile-per-hour winds and some nickel-sized hail associated with this special weather statement. And if we go ahead and take a look here, you can see it's a pretty healthy storm here as there's a lot of storms that's starting to go more off towards the west now. Looks like we got some radar delay happening. But again, something that we'll continue to watch here and monitor here closely. But overall, in the big picture, just not a whole lot is happening right now. Don't know why the radar is being super slow today. It's being all slow all of a sudden. So again, that's the latest with what we are tracking. Alright, so once again, if you guys ever have questions, comments, stuff like that, feel free to message them in the chat. But for the meantime, I'm going to return now back to the radar as there's not really much to talk about. Reminder, a severe thunderstorm watch until 8 p.m. for Burnett, Milam, Williamson, and Lee counties here. So again, I will go ahead and return you back to our live Doppler radar this afternoon.
cause an impact or not. Check out Storm Plus now streaming live on Stream endlessly. Exclusively watch minute-by-minute updates. From knowing if the right weather conditions could cause an impact or not. Check out Storm Plus now streaming live on Stream endlessly. Exclusively watch minute-by-minute updates. From knowing if the right weather conditions could cause an impact or not. Check out Storm Plus now streaming live on Stream endlessly. Exclusively watch minute-by-minute updates. From knowing if the right weather conditions could cause an impact or not. Check out Storm Plus now streaming live on Stream endlessly. Exclusively watch minute-by-minute updates. From knowing if the right weather conditions could cause an impact or not. Check out Storm Plus now streaming live on Stream endlessly. Exclusively watch minute-by-minute updates. From knowing From knowing if the right weather conditions could cause an impact or not. Check out Storm Plus now streaming live on Stream endlessly. Exclusively watch minute-by-minute updates.
Weather in Central Texas can be unexpected a lot of times. Stick with Storm for your trusted local weather updates so you can get your daily forecast updates and storm weather coverage from a trusted team you can trust. Stay ahead of the storm with Storm Austin. Storm Austin, Austin's trusted local weather source.